Get your 4 decks. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong way around. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lightworkers, Goddess deck, Wisdom and Wicker. So we start with the first deck, which is the Lightworkers. Concentrate on your deck. 1 card spirit, please, for those that pick the Lightworkers. Been a busy day, sorry. The Akasha Records. So something that you've forgotten about possibly, or it's something that's across the internet, telepathy, the world of spirit. You are tuning into something. 112 may be significant to you. The Akasha exists in the 5th dimension, and it's the Library of Souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to that from the past, present, and future, and can tap into it at any time. While we've got free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined and pre-planned. Soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be the company you choose to work for, the relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it's divinely guided and will not bypass you. So this is what we said about divine guidance. There's relationships that cannot be bypassed. You have to go through them. If you're waiting for a sign to proceed in any way, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul journey, and you're exactly where you need to be. And this is very exciting indeed. It might not feel like it. It is a time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world, to trust the signs coming to you, to take note of your dreams, and to notice any feelings or visions that you receive. So that goes for insects, animals, birds, numbers, etc. Random occurrences. For you are tapping into the wisdom of your Akasha, and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed. So look at the card, put your hand on your heart, and repeat, I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready to download any information from my soul records that is in my highest good. So it won't be anything that's bad for you, even though it might feel like it, or you might be frightened of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be grateful for this, whatever it is that's coming. There is something that you need to do, and you know it now. You just may be frightened of doing it. Second deck is the Goddess deck. 1 card, Spirit, please. Yep, it's the Earth chakra. Earth energy. You might feel it in the base of your spine. It's about sex life, stuff like that. Earth energies. It's your base chakra, located at the bottom of your spine. Colour red. So, Earth energies are the most powerful and at times fearsome. Mother Earth harnesses natural energy, and we cannot control this, nor can anyone else. This is divine nature, so there's a theme going on, isn't there? This is divine intervention, which creates a landscape and shapes our lives whether we like it or not. This fearsome energy which she stores can be unleashed without warning, so expect the unexpected and without heed. And as human beings, we are at her mercy. When we spend time studying these energies and gain a better understanding of what's occurring, like the astrology and etc., what you're doing with me, we may improve our chances of minimising those effects if we're prepared, and they've been telling us to be prepared. Anger is bubbling up inside of you, and it's an emotion that you're not quite familiar with. You have no idea what to do with it, and even though you're trying to keep it under wraps, it keeps slipping out at the most inopportune times. You are then left with feelings of guilt and remorse for what you perceive as your lack of self-control. It's okay, and it's not a time to beat yourself up, but you must spend some quiet time to get to the bottom of it. Find what it is that's triggering you and keep setting you off. You won't have to look far initially, as you will find the answer fairly quickly, but it's deeper than that. It's not what's on the surface. The challenge for you is to dig a little bit deeper and find the true reason for your anger. And once you pinpoint that underlying issue, it will cease to have power, and in turn will give you back your sense of control. And that's been eluding you over the past few weeks. So, there is a bigger issue here. You may be bickering with somebody at work or your partner, but it's not over the toothpaste cap or somebody not doing the right paperwork. It's because either you're not happy in your job or you're not happy in your relationship, and you're going to have to face that one. So, deck 3, the wisdom deck. What do we need to know? The Lady of the Lightning coming as a bit of a shock, I'm afraid. But she is there to help us, believe it or not. Number 35. It's an 8. It brings you strength. So the Lady of the Lightning. Look at the card. She's very beautiful. As an ally, this Lady of the Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life, and she tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating will arise and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments culminates in a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change just like that. Maybe someone enters your life and pushes you to new heights. You may have a brilliant idea that hits you like lightning. Be prepared, because change is imminent and a total paradigm shift may be upon you. You can't resist these changes, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of the Lightning appears, so it's going to be a shock and it's going to push you past your boundaries, so don't be afraid. And for my little pagans, the Wicker deck. What card is this, please? A touchstone. It's about your ancestors. There is a place or a time in your life where you felt safe. Your happy place, if you like. It's a very important place. Number 18. The standing stone. This great stone was erected so long ago that nobody really knows what the purposes were for. Yet the power is undeniable. They are symbols of our connection to ancient wisdom, of the eternal truths that are there for the sincere seeker. This stone carving shows a knot with no beginning and no end. So it is with sacred mysteries. We are inseparable from the interweaving cycles of time, at one with earth, sea and sky. You're exactly where you need to be, attuned with the element forces, in balance with them. Take a moment to take stock of your surroundings, to find a fixed point in your life path, a touchstone, if you like, that you can return to when you're feeling less sure of yourself, because you're going to need it. Wisdom, time and solidity. You are part of a timeline of the ages. What legacy are you going to be leaving? So if you get frightened, go back to that place or spot in time, either in your head or physically. Regroup and retain your energy. You're going to need it. Thanks for listening.